How's it going, everyone? It's your girl Rocket Gal. Welcome to another summoning session. We've got Attuned Azura with a bunch of Hoshido only characters, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, we got our tickets, and I guess let's just get into it. I don't have anything else to say. Let's just go. Let's just rock and roll. Alright, so what is the plan here? I think the plan is to just snipe greens. It's like a pseudo green dream. And yeah, we're just gonna go for as many attuned heroes as possible because they have the most value. The other ones I'm banking on hopefully getting them later, you know, down the line. So we might not get any of the other ones, but I just want to try to get as many Azuras as I can because she is great. And we're not getting one here, I suppose. Who do I want after Azura? Probably Mozu. So yeah, cool to see Fates again, although I was kind of hoping for an attuned Takumi, not gonna lie, but I like it. Oh, baby! Hell yeah, we got Mozu! Let's fucking go!
I'm Mozu from a village in Hoshido. I can hunt, farm, and I'm sturdy as heck. I'll do my best to help.
Oh yeah, you're really sturdy when you join in Fates with that like 2 defense or whatever. Oh, this is actually nice. That plus attack's great. And Maya's defense is fine for her. Actually, she's a pretty decent unit, seems like. She gets a bunch of stats, and apparently she has trainee stats, so that's pretty good. And yeah, I didn't realize her original voice actress was Karen Strassman. She just sounds so much more like Anna than Mozu this time around. Like, let's hear.
It's not fancy.
Yeah, that sounds way more like Anna than Mozu, so almost feels like Karen Strassman forgot how to do the Mozu voice, but it's still pretty cool, you know? Honestly, I kind of think that Mozu would be a great Lagu's friend user. I mean, I think she has pretty high defense at level 40, so alright, pretty cool to get her. Nice. That was unexpected. I'm sniping on greens, and I get a Mozu, so fuck yeah, I'll take it, bitch. So, if you're curious, here are what the rates look like. I mean, what else is there to really say? It's the same old as usual because Azura has great rates. Everyone else is... Actually, Moses is not too bad. The only one that's really turbo shit is probably Yukimura. So, it's going to be a struggle to get him. So, good luck if you want to summon for him. Yeah, so something I want to talk about, because we have a lot that I kind of want to talk about in this video. Oh my god, we got a Gustav! Nice! Oh, that means we're getting, that's a reminder that we're getting a Fallen banner soon. Later next month, which is good, because that's after my exam. So, alright, cool. What's his fodder again? I don't remember. Is this even good? I mean, attack smoke 4 is not too bad, so I consider this pretty awesome. Hell yeah. I always thought Fallen Gustav was pretty cool. Totally underrated. He is actually pretty awesome. Anyways, one thing I want to talk about in this video, for there are many things I want to talk about, is Binding Worlds finds. Binding Worlds is always really fun. It's always fun to find cool units out there. Yeah, let me go through some of the cool ones I found and share with you guys some of the units that I am seriously considering like getting, you know. So, this one here is this Duo Makaya, and she's actually number 1 on my list. And this was the only Duo Makaya that I did find. But even though I'm not the biggest fan of this, she's still pretty good. This one, yeah, the catch skill is not like super good, but I guess it's okay. I prefer the what's it called, Flare to Mirror. I'd much prefer that one, but I guess she has Deadly Miasma, so that would just counteract that. But it would have been nice to have the option to pick either or. But she does have Soaring Echo. That is actually really nice to have on her. So, yeah. Although, I don't know. Maybe she could have done like this Occultist Strike build. That could have been pretty decent. Ripper Sky is also not like super good. I mean, it's okay. It's okay, of course. But I'd prefer something like Flare. So, like, this is a good unit, you know, and it'd be great to get her in order to max out her flowers, get the plus attack, and also get her refine, because I don't have her refine. I didn't get it yet, so I was hoping to get one, like, just get it through getting a Makaya, but I'm a little iffy on this one because it's not like the greatest fodder. It's pretty good, but it's also not the greatest, you know? But she's still number 1 on my list on the units I want to get. There's a lot of reds, man. So yeah, there's that. And then next up that I wanted to show off was this Summer Camilla. She's pretty good. She's got Flared Strike. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. The Flared Sparrow Occultist Strike combo. I'm just gonna call it Flared Strike. Yeah, that's pretty good. Resistance, Speed Resistance Crux is also really nice. Although, yeah, she doesn't have the best fodder. Her assist and special aren't super interesting. Arcane Euphoria is nice on her. Fleeting Echo is nice on her, but not, you know, the greatest. But you can tell that whoever owns this copy of Summer Camilla loves her very much. So yeah, very cool there. Next up, I actually found the Actuary's Garrick here, and I've always kind of wanted to get a Garrick. I know Krem uses Garrick a lot in Summoner duels. I know Garrick is pretty good in like Ether Raid's defenses, I feel like, for infantry pulse teams and stuff. But I'm still like hesitant on getting Garrick. I'm still not totally sure. I feel like he's really good, but I just don't. He's like not super high on my list, but I just want to show off this one because this one's great. Vital Astra, Wings of Mercy 4, that's really good for Gale Force teams. Infantry Pulse 4 is also fantastic. Flash Sparrow, also really good. It's just a really good unit, and he is surprisingly a very good support unit. So, very tempted by this one, but I'm probably going to have to pass on this for now. But very, very, very impressive. Next up is the new talk of the town. It's like the guy who like peaked in high school, then kind of dipped a little bit, and now he's like on the rise again. It is Brave Dimitri. This guy, with the introduction of Lagoo's friend, went from like falling off, you know, off his peak to actually being really good again. I gotta say, this guy took no fucking damage. It was kind of amazing. Yeah, just Lagoo's friend. Oh my god, it's fantastic. I'm gonna talk about it later, but yeah, Lagoo's friend was definitely there. I was definitely looking for units that had Lagoo's friend in Binding Worlds, just because it is a fantastic and crazy skill, and it's only on one character so far. So you know, I really gotta try to find copies or just characters with Lagoo's 4. And yeah, this Dimitri's pretty good. The only thing that's making me hesitant on getting him is that I basically can already replicate his build, because I still have a couple of Lagoo's friend fodder to fodder, and I feel like Guard Echo is not mandatory on him. I mean, I'm pretty sure he has Guard in his weapon, so he doesn't really need Guard Echo, unless I am thinking of something else. Wait, maybe it's not Guard he has, maybe it's like Accelerate Special. I don't remember off the top of my head, but okay, maybe fuck it. Fuck me. Maybe Guard Echo is actually a good idea. Maybe I'm just a fucking idiot. I don't remember. So yeah, I'm still hesitant on whether I want to get this Dimitri, just because I already have him at plus 10, and I do have Lagoo's friend that I could give out, so it would be kind of a waste of a binding soul. I guess that's what they're called, a binding soul, a binding form of soul. So definitely interested, definitely intrigued, but probably not gonna go for this Dimitri. But really cool though. Next up is this Ninja Lin, another character who is kind of fallen out of favor. She had her peak as one of the best units in the game for a while, but now she's not super good. But this build is pretty good. I mean, she's got the Flared Strike. Oh, we got Ascended Fjorm. Nice. I love Hardy Fighter fodder. Hardy Fighter fodder. Say that 5 times fast. Cool. Honestly, if I hadn't foddered all the Fjorms I had, she'd probably be at plus 10. I feel like I get her a lot, which is a good problem to have, honestly. But, you know, it could have been an Azura, but whatever, I guess. But, anyways, back to this Lin. Yeah, it's basically like the best build on her. Lethality, Flared Strike, Fatal Smoke 4 definitely has a resurgence just because of all the tanks out there. Especially Emblem Ike is a menace, and Fatal Smoke is definitely one of his fatal weaknesses. So that's pretty nice. And also, she's got Attack, Oath, Echo. That's really good for helping her teleport and stuff. Although, would I rather have had, like, Echo Flyer Guidance? I'm not totally sure on that. But nevertheless, this is a really great Lyn. And I had a lot of fun using her. So, yeah, there we go. Next is this Dogger. What I was gonna say. I'm intrigued by this Dogger because she doesn't have her normal build, like her normal weapon and B skills. This one is like, it's almost just like giving out free fodder because she's got like arcane weapon, she's got Vital Astra. Oh my fuck! Another pity break, and it's Rennick. The guy I instantly bench every time I play. Wait, actually no, I don't instantly bench him when I play Sacred Stones. Actually, I use him a lot because once he joins, I just bench Colm because Colm, I don't want to train a thief, you know. And Rennick is not bad. Honestly, he's not bad. But I did not want to get him here, although he does have a pretty cool idle animation. Not gonna lie. But you could have been in Azura, and then I could have finally been happy. Instead, you are not. You stole her away from me. How about that, huh? You feel proud of yourself now? Anyways, back to this Dogger. Yeah, this Dogger is pretty interesting. Got lots of great fodder. Even if I pick up this Dogger, I probably wouldn't use most of this fodder just because, well, Flash Sparrow's pretty decent, but, well, and even Wings of Mercy 4 is pretty good for Gale Force strats. Actually, no, fuck it. Maybe I should get this Dogger because I also need one more to get plus 10. It's tempting, but I still really want that Micaiah, not gonna lie. Fuck, I really don't want to get Yukimura. Please don't come. Okay, cool, it's just Saul. Better call Saul. Anyways, up next on my Binding Worlds finds is this Legendary Corrin. This unit is no joke, and she's also someone I am very, very tempted by. So even though she's got her refine, I already have her refine as well. She's got great fodder. Distant bonus doubler is pretty good. Definitely great for the raid boss units, similar to Corrin here. Lagoo's friend, obviously that is fantastic on her because she has a defensive special. And Panic Smoke 4 is just great as well. When I used her, she just did not fucking die. She didn't take any damage. It was kind of amazing. So I'm pretty tempted by this as well. The problem is I also already have her at plus 10, and I do have the Lagoo's friend 4 fodder available already, so it wouldn't be like super hard to replicate this, kind of. The only thing I don't have readily is a D bonus doubler, but I think she could survive without that, honestly. So it wouldn't be a big deal, but man, that is juicy. I really would like to get her, honestly, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still, the most I'm tempted by is that Micaiah. That Mickey is no joke. She's pretty great. I just wish I had more merges on her, but with this Forma Soul, I'd get the Dragon Flowers right away. So that'd be awesome, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what other units I find. I'm hoping to find a Micaiah with a better build. Not to say that the one I found was bad, but I think I'd rather have Flared Mirror than Attack Res Catch 4. The catch skills are not very good anymore, and I don't want it. So yeah. In case you were curious, the unit that I sent out was Fallen Julia. This is basically the Forma one, and she's pretty freaking good. I have questions about her combat, but she's a fantastic support unit for sure. And this is essentially the Phoenix Master build. Yes, I am very creative, but I just figured if anyone doesn't have her, she is extremely good just to stand there menacingly and just debuff people. She's just good at doing that, honestly. She doesn't even need to fight, and she has a lot of value on your team. So that is a unit that I basically like sent out to the universe. So yeah, in case you were wondering, that's what that is. So yeah, Binding Worlds is always a fun time. I kind of wish it was a monthly thing, to be honest, because it's always fun to see the crazy builds and crazy love that people have for their favorite units. And getting a chance to play with them and possibly even like acquiring them myself is always really, really fun. But too bad it's only an event that comes out like once every 3 months or so, 3 or 2 months, something like that. But I wish it came out more often because it's fun. I don't know, maybe Roker Siege died so that Binding Worlds could live, I guess. I don't know. I'd rather have Roker Siege come back, guys. Bring back the old events, please. Yeah, so, anyways, something else I wanted to talk about was the fun of Lagoo's Friends. It is I guess Lagoo's Friend, it is one of the most fun new skills that they introduced to the game, just because, Omni Tanks were basically dead for a while, but this kind of brought a lot of them back into meta relevancy, and I am all for it. The person that I use to duplicate it is Sonya, rearmed Sonya. Some of you might remember I got a lot, and I mean a lot of rearmed Sonyas during the Dogger rerun banner, or like the remix banner, so I was able to get a lot of her, and now I found really great use for her just because I had an extra Emblem mic and I fought her Lagoo's Friend onto her, and it's been absolutely awesome duplicating Lagoo's Friend. I'll tell you what. I tell you what. So let me just show you the heroes that I've given Lagoo's Friend to so far. First one is my Rinka. And yeah, Rinka uses it really well. It works really well with people with lopsided like stats. I find like she has extremely high defense, so she's gonna be taking advantage of the flat damage reduction pretty well. So yeah, there's that, and yeah, and she also has a really good refine, so that coupled with Lagoo's Friend, she hits really hard with that Ignis, I'll tell you what. It is insane. Really like it. And I feel like she's one of the better users of Lagoo's Friend. Oh my god, if I get... Please not a Mozu. How did I not get a single Azura yet? We are spamming green, bitch! Oh my god, okay, well... At least there's the spark. Haha. Alright, well, let's just get our one. And then keep continuing because this pity rate's pretty high and I want to get my money's worth, god damn it. But anyways, here is Azura. I like how her axe looks like the Blessed Lance. That's pretty cool. Blessed Lance and the Yato a little bit. Anyways, my name is Azura, the one whose destiny is entwined with Corrin's. Okay, short, sweet, and to the point. I'm okay with that. Yeah, so here she is. Man, I don't understand why they gave her Firestorm Boost 3. I don't know if it's really that good on her. And then, I previously said I'm not the biggest fan of this cantrip skill, but, like, it's fine. And then Cross Spur Attack is whatever. But Mercy Wing Echo, that is pretty nice. It's not as great as, you know, Wings of Mercy 4, obviously, but... if you have a unit who really wants to keep their B skill, this is a way for them to, well, as long as it's not a preference B skill, this is a way for them to, you know, also get warping. So this could be good for any dancers that don't have any preferred dance skills, you know, aside from Azura or any other Attuned / rearm units. Actually, this is going to be great on Peony. I think I'm probably going to fodder her off to Peony, and then Peony is going to be... amazing. So yeah, pretty cool. Glad to get her. What does her art look like again? I haven't really looked at it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool dancing here. All right, there she is. All right, pretty interesting. Really like that a lot. And let's keep going with our summoning. Anyways, so yeah, the Rinka here I have, really awesome, does a lot of damage with Ignis, and basically takes 0 damage with Lagoo's Friend. It's kind of amazing. Really like it a lot. I feel like Rinka definitely one of the better users of it. The other unit I gave Lagoo's Friend to was Kidna, and I have mixed feelings about this. She's not the greatest user of it. To be honest, just because her defense and res, neither of them are like super high. I borderline almost kind of regret giving it to her because she doesn't use it super well. The flat damage reduction that she gets from it is not as high as someone like Rinka or someone with super lopsided stats, like someone with super high attack or super high defense or super high res, but she used it alright, you know. You can definitely tell I foddered off the attuned Sita to her. And yeah, overall, I'm still pretty satisfied with her, but I will say that Legu's friend, she's not the best user of Legu's friend. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to hurt her feelings too much, but not gonna lie, it's not the greatest. So yeah, that's just a couple of units that I've given Legu's friend to so far. I still have like 3 more Sonias to fodder. So we'll see who else I give it to. If I don't end up picking that Corrin in Binding Worlds, which there's a high chance that I won't, I am probably going to be giving it to her. Yeah, we'll see what comes up after that. Oh my god, where the fuck is Azura? She fucking hates me. No! I mean, obviously I'm happy, but I was hoping if the pity rate was so high, I'd get multiple in one circle, but oh well, I guess this is it. I mean, I'm still happy, but I'm also fucking terribly angry, but at least she has good IVs here, so it is what it is. So yeah. Anyways, let's keep summoning. We're just gonna summon until we run out of orbs. That's the way we do it. Things in the Rocket Gal corner here. Anyways, something else I wanted to talk about was the Hall of Forms that's coming up for Engaged. It's pretty insane, not gonna lie. It's basically the entire lineup of the first banner, which is kind of funny. And yeah, so seeing Alfred there got me really excited, got me pumping my fist in the air, just because he's my favorite character, like #1 favorite character in Engage, so really excited to see him there. But then, it turns out, they did the dumbest thing they ever could have done with him, because he's a rearm unit. What happens is, you can't use him to fodder duplicate, apparently. Like, you can't fodder him, despite being a rearm unit. So if I merged my Alfred, which has a ton of like fodder and stuff, into him, like it's almost like I read somewhere where someone said that if you get him and you do that, you brick him essentially, because then he can't fodder all the the skills that he had before. So even if you get extra, like a lot of times people get more than just enough to +10, but they continue to use them to duplicate fodder, but you can't do that with this format. It's the dumbest thing ever. What is IS thinking? It feels like this is almost intentional too. I don't know. I feel like there should be some sort of like update that says, oh, you could fodder this forma and, you know, it's fine because they are the rearmed one. That just makes sense, right? But I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere that you can't fodder this Alfred, but you also shouldn't merge anything into this Alfred either, because that, especially if they have like fodder, so it's just like a waste. It's just a whole fucking waste. They should let you fodder with this special forma because he is rearmed. But anyways, rant over. Sorry if I sounded kind of like really angry, but that was like the dumbest thing they could have done, because I would have gotten like insane with this Alfred, but apparently you can't because he comes fucking bricked. So it is what it is. I mean, I already have an Alfred that's basically +10, but I would have loved to get another Alfred to, you know, fodder duplicate, get some more fodder and stuff like that, but no. They just ruined my morning, let's just say that. So, yeah, it's weird. I don't know who I'm gonna pick up. None of the other units really entice me that much. Maybe female Aleer? Maybe? We'll have to see what Phoenix Master or Joel has to say about that. But, oh, cool. We got a Jenny. Very nice. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting lineup, even if it is, like, super disappointing with Alfred. Alfred could have been super hype. Instead, they ruined all my dreams. As usual, IS. Thank you very much. Apart from that, other data mine information discovered were that we're getting some interesting orb packs for, what is it called? Golden Week. Yes, Golden Week, which is happening later this month, I think, or is it next month? I don't really remember. But yeah, we're getting 2 orb packs where you get Duo Thor, which is fantastic. That's one of the best units in Summoner Duels. Still relevant after all these years. Her combat has definitely fallen off, but that dual button is still fucking insane. So if you don't have her and you want to try to get into Summoner Duels a little bit, this could be a really good bundle, not gonna lie. So I would keep an eye on this one. I'm probably gonna get her just for merges because mine definitely does need some merges. And this next one here, you get a floret. You get an ascended floret, and some trait fruits, so that's pretty cool. I like how instead of just giving us like ascended units, they're just giving us the florets. They should just put them in the Celestial Stone shop, you know? It'd be great for people like me who are whales. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting orb pack, even though I'm not super interested in Golden Week this year just because I have my exam coming up and I need all the time I have in the world to take that exam, man. Anyways, I guess we are at the last summon of Destiny. Hopefully we could get another Azura. Oh, great. So they make me have to pick. So obviously if I don't get Azura, the other one has Azura. That's how it works, right guys? So let's just see, man. I like how I sniped all greens and I only really got one Azura, and I'm not getting one here either. We got a Bowie. Alright, don't want to be salty. I don't want to be salty. It is what it is, you know? So, alright. So that about covers this summoning session. It wasn't like my greatest or anything, but I still hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy hanging out with me, even though I was a little mad and cranky sometimes. I'm sorry. That's what happens when you study for like hours upon hours all weekend and even today. So, sorry for letting out some frustrations and anger, pent-up rage of studying so much, but hopefully after my exam we go back to whimsical Rocket Gal again, you know, just the way everyone likes me, I think. So yeah, that about covers this summoning session of the latest Fire Emblem Fates banner. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time!